Can you say my name? Or your name? I think you're trying to say something to me, but I don't know. We're back again. Can you say anything?
Can you touch John somewhere on his body?
I just saw a white orb in the door.
That is creepy as fuck.
Good evening. My name is Lawrence, and welcome to this special episode of Skeptics. Tonight, we are at the real Conjuring House. That's right, the same one that inspired the movie due to the events that unfolded on All Hallows Eve 1973. This home in Harrisville, Rhode Island is nearly 300 years old, existing 40 years before the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Beginning with the cursed Arnold family, many tragedies have occurred here on this property. In 1848, Sally Arnold and two of her children all died here due to sickness. Susan Arnold hung herself from a small cord in the closet. John Arnold committed suicide by ingesting poison. 11-year-old Prudence Arnold was nearly decapitated by declining an invitation to marry 22-year-old William Knowlton. Even neighbor Jarvis Smith, who died because of exposure while in the barn located on the property. Ed and Lorraine Warren, world-renowned paranormal investigators, conducted a seance with the Parent family, who the movie was based on. During the seance, all hell broke loose. Tables and chairs flew through the room. Feelings of anger and despair filled the home. Lorraine Warren claimed an evil witch named Bathsheba sacrificed a baby inside the home back in the 1800s and still roams the property, attacking those who get in her way. Reports include a black shadow figure that has been seen since the Parent family lived here. Today, people still experience many unexplained events inside the home. Feelings of extreme anger, losing sense of all time, shortness of breath, and bursts of cold air that envelope your body. Tonight, we're going to have a skeptic try to reach out to the alleged spirits here at the Conjuring House. We've invited John, a non-believer of the paranormal, to investigate alone and to participate in a series of challenges that will test his beliefs and maybe change his mind about the existence of the unknown on tonight's episode of Skeptics.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm a skeptic.
Hello, John, and welcome to this episode of Skeptics here at the Conjuring House. I have to ask, is it true that you are a skeptic?
Yes, it is true. The way I was raised as a little boy, going to Catholic school, you learn all the things about Jesus and heaven and hell, and in that sort of religion base, it's very taboo to think of anything other than when you get to and from your destination. But over the years, there's been so much different information between, things that you read and things that you can see, and I don't understand it. And in order for me to understand it, I need to experience it. You can show me something, I can read something, but it doesn't take, because you can frame it however you want. But if it actually happens to me, then yes, I will not be a skeptic anymore, and I'll believe that there is something out there.
So you're a skeptic because you haven't personally experienced anything. You see it on the TV and you're like, they could do that, green screen, whatever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's with media, it's always designed to get you to sway. And if you watch, for example, a show, or if you go to a website that's dedicated to paranormal activity, the whole point of it is to sell you on the fact that paranormal activity is real. But there's a difference between reading it and absorbing it and taking it and saying, okay, yes, that's real, versus experiencing it. I'm the type of person, I need to experience it.
Well, you're at the right show, because with our show, what we do is we put you into some of the most haunted locations and you experience it. And then you tell us if you're still a skeptic by the end of the night. So tonight we've set up a series of challenges that you'll participate in and should test your beliefs and maybe change your mind about being a skeptic by the end of the night. Are you up for that?
I am completely up for it.
Let's get the night started. Okay, John, so for this challenge, we're going to send you into the library. I'm going to go through this door, take a right, go into the living room, and then go through the big opening. You're gonna see the phasmic box on the left. Go sit in that room until I give you further instructions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. All right, I'm at the chair. All right, I'm at the chair.
Alright, just hang 1 sec. Can you hear me, John?
I heard you. But I cannot hear you outside if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, can you hear us outside or no?
No, I cannot.
Alright.
No. Well, I did once.
Hey, John. The library is where the parent family used to sleep.
That is, until the seance that changed their lives forever happened.
The wife, Carolyn, was thrown from one side of the room to the other after being attacked during the seance.
After that night, the parent family moved their room far away from the area. We placed a phasmic box next to you, along with some questions you can ask.
Listen for the replies and let us know if you hear or feel anything. Good luck, John.
But on a side note, when the cinematographer and myself went through to set up the house and turn off all the lights and the fans and everything, we went through the basement, the middle floor, and then the attic. And when we came back down to the middle floor, a light was turned back on. Hopefully, that's an indication of how tonight's going to go for our skeptic.
Was there lightning or anything outside just a moment ago?
So, just over my left shoulder on the second floor is what we have known as the birthing room. And there's lights going on and off. And it has been for a few minutes now.
So the second story window, which our cinematographer has zoomed in on, there's a light that's going on and off in there.
There we go, look at that.
And nobody is upstairs. Our skeptic is in the library, which is the first room downstairs next to the living room.
What light is that?
That is the light to the birthing room.
No, oh.
It is. That is the birthing room light.
Why is that going on and off?
I don't know.
Also, why is it dimming like that?
That is creepy
It should
as
just turn on and
fuck. And earlier, my cinematographer and myself went through the whole house.
Was there lightning or anything outside just a moment ago?
No, there was not. No lightning in the area.
A white flash over my right shoulder.
You are on the opposite side of the building, so I don't think you're going to get any light traffic from the road.
I just saw a white orb in the door. I just saw a white orb in the door.
Did you ask it what it was, what it wants?
I will now. I just saw a white streak in the doorway. Can you try to do anything else to communicate? I'm just here to talk. I'm not looking to disrupt or to antagonize or to disrespect. I don't know how old you are, but in our time frame we have all these different technology tools that allow us to see or possibly hear or talk to you. And that's all I'm trying to do. I know a lot of investigators through the years have been here and families have lived here and reported things. I'm just trying to document to show that you're real. I'm sure others have asked you the same thing. But for tonight, I would just like to see if you can assist me in showing that you are real. If you want to do any of the things that you have control over, like if you can move that door right there, if you can turn on the light. I've been trying to talk to whatever entity and so far no response.
Do you feel anything?
No, it's just kind of warm, but aside from that, no cold, no goosebumps or anything like that.
Feel free to ask any questions that you might personally have.
Alright, for whoever's in this house, I know there's a lot of history that the history books mention, a lot of tragedy. Because those tragedies, are you stuck here? Is that like a price that you have to pay? Is there anything that history has done wrong? Is there anything that you can do to help us? Anything. Do you like what this machine over here is making for noises? Do you get tired of people like like me and the crew that are here tonight from coming into the house to try to see you.
Alex.
Well, the good news is I think I'm going to be here for a little while. So if nothing happens now, maybe later on we can talk.
Alright, John, you catch anything in there?
So far, nothing.
Alright, let's pull you and we'll try another location, okay?
All right, on my way.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
This way.
We got all turned around.
This house will do that to you.
Once I got used to the dark, it was much easier. But I was walking to that couch. I wasn't used to looking through this thing. But aside from that little orb, I didn't really catch anything.
Elaborate on that orb. What happened?
Yep. So the way I was sitting, I'm facing the door about
Hold that.
5 feet away, and hopefully that caught it. But it looked like something came out from under it and just went like that very quickly. And that was really it that I got for any sort of evidence.
You said that there was lightning behind you of some sort?
Yeah, it looked like peripherally. I was just looking around, and all of a sudden I saw what looked like two quick flashes, almost like if a camera took a picture or like a lightning flash.
Behind you?
It was behind me off to my right. So that's why I radioed it in. I don't know if I don't think it would have been a car.
No,
because of the way
right.
the way the light flashed, it was more of a quick. It wasn't like a car that would just slowly drift.
Right. So it was like a flicker.
It was a very quick flicker, like pop pop.
Yeah, I don't know what that could be. But we haven't changed your mind yet.
No.
Are you ready for your next challenge?
I am.
All right. Okay, John, so for this challenge, we're going to send you into what's called the birthing room. You're going to go through the door, follow your T lights all the way till you get to the stairwell. Go up the stairwell, take a left, and you go through 3 rooms. You'll see a chair with another phasma box type looking thing on it.
Okay.
Sit in the chair and wait for my instructions, okay?
Got it.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See the tea lights?
No.
The little candles? There's no candles lit. This way. See it now?
Ah.
Those are little tea lights. That should light your path.
Okay.
Okay? The stairs are right there to the left of that.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Be safe and good luck. There you have it.
All right, I'm in position.
Okay, John, you're in what's called the birthing room. This is where they would have their children back in the day. Of course, during these times, not every child survived.
In the seat next to you, we place a direct link. This device scans radio frequencies at a very high rate of speed.
Ask questions and see if you get any replies from the device. When you're done asking, hold the device in your hand.
Walk us if anything happens. We'll be in touch soon.
Roger. All right, so So I'm hoping that you can say hello
When you're
now.
asking the questions, hold the device in your hand. Sorry if I misspoke earlier.
I understood, and the device actually replied to you.
What did it say?
I couldn't make it out, but it did answer you. So, and I actually had it in my hand.
So while I was walking him the instruction of what he was going to do throughout the duration of this challenge, the device answered my question for John. Coincidence or something more? You decide. Let us know in the comments.
Alright, so let's try again. Can you say my name? Or your name? I think you're trying to say something to me, but I don't know. So, do you understand how to communicate through this device? Just say yes or no, would be awesome. I think that was a yeah. So let's try just basic yes and no's, okay? Are you a male or a female? Did you say male? Alright, let's try a basic number. How old are you? Can you tell me how old you are? Alright. So, I mentioned my age downstairs. Can you tell me my age? Can you say the number? I heard a 7. Wow, good job. Thank you for that. Now, can you tell me any one-word answers about you? Yeah, you. Do you like being able to talk to people? Because I find it very interesting to try to talk to you. Because not too many people know what it's like on the other side. You miss it? Did I hear that right? Wow, this is amazing. So, is there anything we can do to help you? Well, if you can still hear me, thank you for talking to me. That was very cool. Very much appreciated. I think I just had a conversation with someone. It was very hard to tell because a lot of it was disembodied.
Have you felt or sensed anything?
I got some goosebumps from what was going on. Whoever was coming through, all of a sudden they just dropped off, and now it's just white noise. There's not even any sort of frequencies picking up anything, whereas before there was a lot of chatter.
Do you know what they were trying to communicate to you?
I was trying to have a conversation about age. I couldn't get their age, but they said my age, and it was a female.
So a female called out your age.
I asked for my age, and it gave it to me. I heard a 7. Wow, good job. Thank you for that.
Ask if it was Susan, Sally.
Hello again. Was it Susan or Sally that I was speaking to earlier? Say again, was it Susan or Sally? Say again, was it Susan or Sally? Because of how this technology is working, I'm not getting a firm yes or no. Did you say okay? I just heard my name. Okay. Keep trying to talk. I'm having fun talking to you. I hope you're enjoying talking to me. So can you say anything about what year you were on Earth? Did you like Rhode Island? Do you like it when people try to talk to you? Oh, I heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I heard that too, but I don't know. I can't make out what you're saying, but I really appreciate that you keep talking to me. This is all about just trying to bridge the gap. There's no disrespect. There's no... Hi. That was amazing. You came through really good. So, who are you?
How you feeling? How's it going?
It's getting pretty hot up here, I'll be honest with you.
You got a sweat shop. Come on downstairs.
Alright, on my way.
Yes. It's just difficult. 300-year-old house. Not typical Lanches. All right, so we had some equipment malfunction.
Yeah.
What did you hear? What was your experience? Because I didn't get all of it on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, so I started by asking general questions.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I started getting feedback. I could tell it was a female because I asked. I kept it basic questions, yes or no's. And then I was asking, age, what sex are you, things of that nature. And then I asked, can you say my age? Because we had mentioned my age earlier down here. And she said it.
The voice just came right out and called out your name. Or your age.
My age. It said the number of my age. So then I started probing to try to get a name. A lot of it was so disembodied because it was coming so quick.
Right.
But then all of a sudden another person jumped in and it was a male. And you could tell it was a male. And I couldn't make out too many things. The only word I heard him say that was very clear was don't. But after that, there was another female that came through that very clearly said hi.
Welcoming.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then I said, I heard you. And she said something. I could tell she said something very clear, but I couldn't make it out because there was a lot of static. But after that, it just kind of tapered off. But there was a lot of activity. That's why I'd be very curious to see when you review the footage.
Yeah, communication.
To see if you guys can pick up on things that I was missing.
Yeah, a little give take there.
Yeah.
And maybe our viewers could probably pick up on some of that stuff that we miss. So you're still skeptic. Are you ready to continue on to your next challenge?
I'm still ready to go.
Okay.
I'm leaning more towards the skeptic because I think I just had a conversation with several ghosts, but I haven't seen anything other than that yet. Right. So if I get more proof, that'd be amazing.
Right. Well, at least you have that personal experience. Hopefully, we'll get more.
Yes, it was very amazing.
Okay. All right. On to the next one. All right, John. So for this challenge, we're obviously in the basement, and what you have in your pocket is an SP7. What I'm going to do for this challenge is blindfold you and earmuff you. So I'm going to ask questions. You're going to just tell us what you hear through the responses.
Okay.
Okay? You ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
All right. You can hold on to that if you want. Here's the blindfold. Let's have this up. There we go. Is that good?
Yep.
You can adjust it if you need to. I'm not going to do it too tight. There you go.
No, just going to uncover my ears.
All right.
Does it sound okay? You can hear the
Yep, I can hear
noise,
it.
okay. And then this is gonna be like right there. You can hold that probably. You don't have to hold the walkie.
Okay.
And now we're putting the earmuffs over.
I'm gonna hand you the earmuffs so you can put them over your ears. Yep, you got them. Yep. There you go.
I'll put them on once I know you guys are all set. Give them direction.
Perfect.
All right, we're done. You can put it down.
All right.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Alright, let's go.
Are you recording?
Yep.
So John's in the basement, and he can't hear anything because the SB7's in his ears, and then we have earmuffs over his ears. I'm gonna ask some questions and see if he can hear a response. Here we go.
Is there anyone down there with John? If so, what is your name? Can you touch John somewhere on his body? How old is John? Can you say his name? Is Bathsheba present? Should John be scared? What is the executive producer's name? What is my name? What is the name of our show? Do you want John to leave? John is a skeptic and doesn't believe. Can you help him believe? Is there anyone from the Arnold family still here? Can and will anything help John to believe? Is there anybody that wants to make themselves known? Where did Bathsheba sacrifice the human child? Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. Anything going on?
No, absolutely nothing. I just want to check in and see how much longer you're going to try to do this, because this white noise is starting to be very annoying. It's giving me a headache.
Yeah, probably not much longer.
You can go ahead and take that out. It's giving you a headache. Would you have been able to do this challenge alone here in the Conjuring House, in the basement, blindfolded, and with noise-canceling headphones on? Let us know in the comments below.
How's it going down there? Anything happening?
Say again, I had the headphones in.
If nothing's happening, you can feel free to come on back up.
Alright. I can't see anything. Can you at least open the door so I can get some light?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, now I can see.
I don't think there's much going on down there.
There's a lot.
He was getting great hits on that one device in the birthing room. So maybe we give him that device and go back into the middle room. I don't know. Nothing much down there, huh?
There was absolutely nothing. I could feel the vibration when you were talking,
Yeah.
but absolutely nothing came through on the headphones. And after a while, having the noise, everything on and isolated, it becomes overbearing to just hear the white noise
Right.
over and over again. But unfortunately, the only thing I felt was when one time it felt a little cold, but I couldn't tell if it was just because I was in the basement.
Right.
But it wasn't like overly frigid or anything.
You weren't like enveloped with coldness?
No.
He told me he was enveloped, that's why I pointed.
Yeah. Nope. I just felt like a draft on my legs once, and then aside from that, that was it. That's literally the only thing I felt.
I think we're done with the basement now.
All right.
You want to go to another challenge?
We can do one more. Absolutely.
One more, okay. All right, there you have it. One more challenge. All right, John, so for this challenge, we're going to send you up to the middle bedroom. It's going to be the same way you took before. Long path round, up the stairs, get in the first bedroom, left, go into the second bedroom, sit on the bed, and walkie me when you get there. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gentlemen. In position.
Alright, position yourself in the middle of the bed facing that exit game.
All right, I'm in position. Hello again. They let me come back up. Are you here? Did you ask me to smile? I'll be more than happy to. See? Do you remember me?
Can you hear me, John?
Yes.
Okay, this middle bedroom is where the most activity is reported to happen. People have heard voices, being touched, and had the feelings of being watched. Since you had such good results earlier with the direct link, we've placed it in the room with you again. Ask questions and listen for replies. We'll walk you back shortly.
Alright, just to let you know, it already asked me to smile.
So he's already gotten responses from it. It's already asked him to smile. Maybe they want to see those pearly whites.
All right, so we're back again. Like before, I'm just here to try to say hello, to make contact, to understand who you are. Maybe tell you a story if you can get that information to me. Can you say anything? Well, I just felt a little bit of a chill. I just felt a little bit of a chill. I just felt a little bit of a chill. Are you sitting next to me? I hope I did not offend you. You were very chatty earlier. Did something or someone scare you? Did I scare you? I don't want you to go away. This is a very nice room. You're very quiet. I think this is going to be it for the night. I'd like to at least say goodbye to you. Can you say goodbye to me? Are you happy that we'll be taking off for the night? Since this is your house? Or do you like getting visitors? For me, I was just glad to have a chance to talk to you. That's why I'd like to at least say one last thing to you. If you could say one thing to me. I felt like there might have been something, it felt like a presence or something looking at me through that window, even though it's not really a window. That's why I'm just keeping this camera on it for a moment. I'm just going to put this down in case anything else happens. You're not coming through, which is okay. There'll probably be more visitors and you might have a chance to see them or do things for them if you want, but for me, I think whatever controls the highway between us and you, it might be done. I'm gonna radio down to my friends, one last chance. Hey guys.
Yep. Reading you loud and clear.
The vibe is like complete nothingness. There's nothing going on. Before, when I was in the other room, like I could feel like there was some sort of energy, whereas now it just feels like I'm sitting in an empty room. There's not any sort of presence. I'm sure you guys know what I mean.
All right, so considering that's pretty quiet, what we're gonna have you do now is pick up your GoPro and just go ahead and take a walk around the house.
All right.
And let us know if you see anything, feel anything, pick anything up, or just your experience.
Do you want me to take the spirit box with me, or just walk around?
Yeah, as long as you can use the GoPro as well, feel free to take that.
Walking around.
Good luck and enjoy.
All right, my friends. Where are the stairs? Oh, there's the stairs. This is another whole room. Oh, someone came through. Did you want to say hi? Make sure I got the walkie-talkie. Yep, I do. All right, anyone here? Anyone want to say hi before I leave? A couple of people said hi earlier.
Yeah, come on in this way.
All right.
Let's get that out of your hands. Get your hands free.
There you go.
So, what was it like up there?
A lot different than the first time. It started out very quick. The person sounded like they said smile. So I asked, okay. So I smiled. And then after that, it was very, very calm, which was a lot different than the first time I was up there. When I was up there the first time, there was a tangible energy, like you could tell. The only other thing that was out of the ordinary, when I was on the bed, there's like a fake window off to the side. At one point, I felt like uneasy, like almost maybe I was getting watched. So I just pointed this at that window, but I never saw any motion, didn't really get any feelings, no cold, no. It was just that instant moment. I felt someone there, so I quickly looked. It was like peripheral when it happened.
And you walked around the house and
I walked around the house, tried to initiate contact, nothing. One of the unique things was with that box, whenever there was activity that was going to happen, it would pick up a lot of different wavelengths, I guess would be the best way to describe it. This one, it was just straight white noise, similar to how it was when I was in the basement. There wasn't any sort of, there was one, aside from the smile, when I was coming down the stairs, there was a blip, like something was going to come through. So I stopped, tried to get nothing. And then the whole rest of the time I walked around, I was very proactive, trying to get anything to come through, nothing.
nothing. Well, there you have it. All right, John, let's go over your night. What did you experience here at the Conjuring House?
Yep, so going into it with that baseline of being very skeptical and wanting to have evidence, the first room I was in, where I was in the attic crawl space, was probably the highlight for me, because the session where I had with that spirit box, the interactions were very direct. I was getting multiple voices, responses to questions, and it was very, very amazing to think that I was getting a real response from something that wasn't there.
From an entity.
From an entity.
And was that like your only experience for the night, or were there other opportunities?
No, there were a few other things that happened over the course of the night. Actually, the first room was the library, and in the library, there was an instance where I saw what looked like an orb, but I could see it with my eyes, and it was like a white little stripe that came around the arch of the door. And then there was the flashing, which was unexplained, because it wasn't your standard, like as if a car was driving by. It was more like if a camera had a flash go off, or if you have like your ringtone flash on your phone.
On your phone when the phone goes up?
It was a quick 2 snap, and it was over my shoulder. When I was in the basement, when you guys were kind enough to blindfold me and make me deaf, there was this. I could see very little under the bandana, and I could continually see flashing lights. And after we broke down that particular challenge, we discovered there was no logical way there should be light coming from where I was seeing the light projected from, even with my very limited vision. So that was another thing that was kind of unproven, or not being able to be debunked. The last thing was, in our last session, again using the spirit box close to where I had all the activity, right away I had someone ask me to smile. At least it sounded like they wanted me to smile. I did. I don't know if they saw it or not. But then after that, that was the end of the night.
They went dead.
It went dead. So that was almost like maybe their goodbye. Like maybe that was the way they wanted to end it, was to see me smile.
See your pearly whites.
Yeah. So, but overall, it was a very, very cool experience. I never thought that I would be at the Conjuring House, let alone being here for hours on end doing different types of challenges and experiments with you guys. But it was something that gave me a new perspective.
Well, we definitely appreciate you being here. And I have to ask, with everything that you witnessed here, are you still a skeptic? With the lights and the obelisk and the box going off?
I will say I am not skeptical anymore. But I will also say I would be very fascinated to be in another situation where I could experience more of this phenomenon.
So now you're intrigued and want to go experiment and ghost hunt?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to, I would like to join if I have an opportunity to do it again. I would love to have the opportunity to do it again.
Try and experience
Yes.
something different.
Yes.
Maybe at a different location.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like a sequel.
Well, there you have it, folks. We made John from a non-believer to a believer. Hopefully, later in his life, we'll push him a little bit further into believing in the unknown. Thank you so much for being on Skeptics. I appreciate it. COVID, not allowed to shake your hand.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being our guest and enduring the challenges here at the Conjuring House. I know that anxiety runs high when you say, "Oh, We're gonna put you in the Conjuring House because everyone thinks the movie. What actually happened here was a lot worse than what you saw in the movies.
Yes, very true.
So we appreciate everything you've done tonight. Thank you for being on the show. And keep watching our episodes. If you would.
Definitely will.
Thank you.
You got a fan.
There you have it, folks. Tonight, we've done it again. We've taken a skeptic, a non-believer of the paranormal, and we have challenged his views and changed his mind about the existence of the unknown. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see future episodes. Thanks for watching. Until next time, sleep tight, America.